Hello. I thought I'd show you how my candles are dripping. Ooh, it's capturing evil. They were full when I started, but look, I'm just showing you the progress of what I'm doing. Now this is what I do to vanquish. It's very simple. I did it in black and white because it's kind of, you know, black and white. That's the way satanic witchcraft is, isn't it? That's right. It doesn't see colors or anything decent. It's always black and white, always a gray area, always obtuse. A hidden objective, isn't it? That's what it is. Let's see if we turn on the flash. Let me see what the light looks like. See if it brightens it. Oh, there you go. That's what I needed. Well, this is on my phone, by the way. It's not a camera. What is a camera? It's an LG Stylo 5. So I'm still kind of getting used to it. It makes it, don't worry about me. My things are in storage. I lived in Lake Elsinore, 33228 Lime Street, where I was a victim of a terrible maiming. My wrist was separated. It was pulled all the way out of its thing and twisted and cracked, and it hung at a 90-degree angle. Jerry L. Pettis Memorial Hospital in Loma Linda, California. I finally got there. American Medical Response, who's very guilty of a lot of things, bad things. Well, I'll tell you, while I was doing evidence collection as a bonded process server for Express Reprographics Incorporated, Division of Express Network Attorney Service, Corporate Offices, Phoenix, Arizona, independent contractor, what I am, and tried professional process server. And, well, you know, they did some really bad things. I went to one address that they have in Palm Springs, and they handed me the medical file, or there actually should be an ambulance report, but she didn't want to be seen. This woman, I saw it was a woman's hand. She held it outside the door. She didn't want to be seen. I said, well, that's odd. Okay, well, then I had to go to their other business office on West Academia Avenue next to the 215 freeway in Riverside. It's a business office. And it had been 30 days after the subpoena had been served, that they should have supplied on demand. But she says, it's not ready yet. I said, what? What, are you going to kill him twice? Hey! Anyway, exactly. What, are you going to kill him twice? I guess he doesn't appreciate my sense of humor. Anyway, you can see I just did that. You see, this true. I did the black and white. It's hard to mess with this thing. It doesn't let you change how you're doing it, unfortunately not. Anyway, let me light. I got one hand, so it's hard to operate, and I got a little thing going here. Let me light my incense. Shall I? Here we go. Anything don't want to work right. It's myrrh. Remember frankincense and myrrh? Remember? This is myrrh. I did dragon's blood on my last video. I'm doing myrrh. They like to burn out real fast, I'll tell you what. Or someone's blowing it out. They can do that through my life force. See, my life force runs through every being. And in your blood, the RNA is me. Mother. Oh, I exist. Of course I do. I'm the mother of all beings. I am the creator. Known as God. Don't get scared. I have the Holy Bible. I wrote the darn thing. It's like a sharp stick in my eye. Factually, the Saceress of the Plantagenet. The planet, actually, not just the Gothic house of King Edward I. So, guys, there's more light. It's difficult, isn't it? Well, they put their energy over it. It makes it difficult to light. It like makes it negative. So you gotta burn it off. Oh, knocks it over. There are people trying to live vicariously through me. My niece Rebecca El Primo, an annoying woman in Evangel in Macomb, Michigan's a problem. I think she cloned a phone of mine. Long story. She calls us the enemy. And here she is with our genealogy on Ancestry.com. It's against the law to incite violence. She's a Trump supporter. I am a Democrat. I think I was elected Riverside County Sheriff. I believe so. I'm more than qualified. I had to get a medical service report in 2014 of a young boy. He was about 19 actually. He was hit and run on Lake Street in Lake Elsinore. His mother asked me to get it for her, so I was able to do that. So I suppose I am me. You try to get a medical exams report, can you do that? Not many can. Hasn't been prosecuted yet. They've been getting me out of the way because I'm a woman by myself. And I'm not very tall, you know. They're criminals. His father shot Bianco. He tried to run for sheriff. He's got a lot of nerve. He's a gang member. The I.E. Peckerwood. It's a Riverside County gang of white, friggin' misogynistic, ex-drug abusers crap. It's really bad. The man I rented from on Craigslist, I was on SSI because the man that was running Express Network, Attorney Service, Express Reprographics, Dan Garrett, after I worked 3 years without a vacation, driving 400 miles a day, risking my life, serving due process. The famous one is Robert Kardashian, the civil trial, OJ. Yeah. My name is public record. You can go into courthouse and find it out, and it's in the proof of service is in the file. So I am a public person, but they just won't recognize it. And lots of things. Drexel, Berman, and Lambert. In the 1980s, I had to go to Beverly Hills, and Department of Justice could get no one in. I worked for Archer Courier, Los Angeles, and they asked me, over FCC Communications 169 Merrily, my driver number. I had to go to Beverly Hills. They let me ride in, of course, because I own it. Didn't he thought I was going to invest? Not. The attorney record would not give his name. I think they're guilty for all the trouble I've had. Putting a car wreck in 1987. I'm just recovering from a brain injury. It was pretty bad. Not far from the 1939 theater, Fox Theater, the premiere Wizard of Oz, which I directed, Victor Fleming. Very funny. Very, very funny. Not funny, huh? Not to most of us. That's my daughter. Isn't she beautiful? Well, they kidnapped her from our address in Corona Hills when she was, 3 years old. They didn't get far, though. I'm vanquishing evil. That's what, see, the evil, that's what happens to candles. It was a red taper. Look at it now. This was green. They keep calling me bullshit, trying to beat me up here in Chula Vista. They ruined my 2010 Volkswagen GTI. I bought it August 1st. It got offloaded at a place called CarMax. It's a used car dealership in Murrieta, California, Riverside County, July 31st, last year. And he started to me August 1st, the next day. They didn't do any, what's called, used car dealer prep. No way. Overnight, many things wrong with it. Now I don't have it anymore. They jacked me up. I have no transportation. I'm really angry. Now, supposedly Sterling Casualty and Farmers Insurance got me covered financially. They're talking to the wrong person. Mel Crilly, supposedly EA with the IRS, is responsible. Riverside. Internal Revenue Service, you better contact me. My phone number is 213-570-2658. You pieces of crap. Marvin Crilly took out with 3 financial responsibility documents with my legal signature on it, merely initial K Hartshorn, professionally, personally bonded, professional processor! Rear Admiral Merrily initial K Hartshorn Esquire. I know you're scared to death, but not scared enough to do the right thing by me. Excuse you! Anyway, I love you good people, but that's how evil they are to me. Oh, it's just the beginning, it's not everything. Yep. Everything.